What is up guys, Brix here, back with week 10 of Building Minas Tirith in Lego. I hope you all had a very good Christmas a few days ago. I know I did, and I just spent a lot of good time with my family and just had an all around good time, and I hope that you did too. Last week I got a bunch of rooms finished and I'm happy with the progress on those. I'm going to try and get the last two rooms finished, and then also finish off the walls as well. So without further ado, make sure to please drop a like and subscribe, as it really does help out the channel. We'll get right into this week's update. Starting off this week's segment, as you can see here, this is 10 studs wide, and previously this side was 13 studs wide. I don't know how, but that was throwing off me putting these two walls on. That's why I didn't do it last segment and the week before that. So I've gone ahead and kind of shrunk this down by 3 bricks. As you can see, I do have a BrickLink package to open, so I'm going to get right into that. As you can see in there, I do have all of the 1x1 brown headlight bricks that I need. Armory last week, as well as the 1x1 clips. 50 of these 1x2x2 white bricks. Same goes for these panels, really cheap. I think I got these half price anyway. These were 50% off, so I got these for 2 or 3 pence each as well, which is really good for new condition. And I did just get back from the Lego store as well, so I'll show you what I got in there. Starting off with the first box. So as you can see, this box is more of a miscellaneous box. I did go with my girlfriend, so I got a few kind of different pieces that I wouldn't normally get, but I'll tip these out at the end. So that's that one. In this box, it's just a full box of the 1x4 white brick. I asked especially if they had some of these in the back, and thankfully they did. As you can see, there's the same again. There's a couple of other pieces at the bottom in here as well, but it's pretty much similar to that one there. So I'll tip all these out into a tub and show you. They did have pretty much all the pieces that I wanted. I keep using these. And I'll show you why with those later. Obviously, you got the 1x2 bricks and the 2x2 tiles. So obviously a lot of white, a lot of 1x4, but that is a pretty decent haul for £50. That's a lot of brand new Lego. Plenty to do this week, so let's get right into it. As you can see, it made a bit of progress upwards. Not sure if I like this or not, with it just being the singular room. Again, I'm not sure if I like just the singular room there. I could make it a little bit wider, maybe there. So bring it 6 bricks out either side, and it'd be, I believe it would be just a little bit smaller than that room, which I could do, and then I could have an even smaller one on top of that as well when we go to the next layer. With that done, as you can see, it just made it a little bit wider. It saved literally all that dark bluish grey in there. It's a little bit smaller than this one down here, but I think it's a decent sized room. In here or in there, I was actually rewatching Return of the King, the extended editions, and I saw where Faramir meets a heroine from Rohan. I thought that'd be a cute scene to try and add in, so I believe I'm going to do that down there. And then potentially this can be the king's room. I'm not sure, because kind of like higher up, wouldn't it? And then you go downstairs to the throne room, I suppose. That would be a nice scene to include, so that's what I'm going to do there. And then, as I said before, the stables. As you can see, I have pretty much finished off this whole section here. I've got the walls in place. These are all 8 studs wide, so I can literally just build every single one exactly the same. Obviously, I'm going to add detail and stuff to make them different, but I am completely out of the 2x2 light bluish grey tile, but nonetheless, I like how that looks. As you can see, I've made a whole heap of progress on this next layer. To start off with, I pretty much finished off all the walls. I've added this tower in there. I was missing just one of these panels, but I had enough in the brick, so there is an absolute ton of those gaps in there compared to the other ones that look a lot neater. But I suppose this is the back, so it doesn't matter all that much really. I've got some supports in there, and the top section kind of in. This is just so I can kind of get my hand in to any of this room if I need. Obviously, I'll be able to reach that way, but it just is a little bit easier having this gap sometimes, as I've figured out from this rooms and those rooms. It's just a lot easier. And on my chair, I've basically got all of this wall done. Obviously, I need to add the little arches on the top. I've added another little tower there. It's a little bit difficult to see. Those are the walls. Nonetheless, I think they look good. I still have some of those hinge plates to order for there. Always running out of those. But I'm going to have a very thin layer of tile when I come to that, and then I'm going to have the next layer on top. The build is called the 7 rings. This is the 5th layer because we've got the wall and then 4 layers in height. So if I do one more and then the tower is classed as the 7th, I believe. But if not, I'll do literally a tiny little layer on top, and then some of the gardens, because I don't know if I'll quite be able to get the facade of this on, because obviously you'll see it from the back, so I was going to have just it fully grey, if that makes sense. Building Minas Tirith is looking really good. As you can see, it's kind of a POV down there that you're probably not going to see all that much, but it's looking pretty good. But there's still a lot of things to kind of sort out, like all these wedge plates and stuff, but I can do separate orders for those. I'm just trying to get everything pretty much done, and then I can go around and polish things off, like adding the tiles and stuff like that. Nonetheless, I'm happy with that progress. So sadly, that pretty much wraps it up for this week's segment. I do hope you have all enjoyed. Good amount of progress done this week. I'd like to do a little bit more, but next week I'm going to do the top 2 layers of wall, hopefully, and maybe polish off another 2 of these rooms. Without further ado, make sure to please drop a like and subscribe, as it really does help out the channel, and most importantly, take care, guys.